heebie-jeebies. A bunch of them. Oh, that's pretty cool. The sun is very bright out here, and it's amazingly cool. So here I am at the entrance of Carlsbad Caverns. Been excited to see this one for quite a while, actually. For those of you that don't know me, I'm kind of a cave freak. I love going into caves. Maybe I'm part bat, I don't know. But this is probably the 30th or 40th cave I've been to here in the US. So let me know if you guys like caves, or if you like me to share with you my cave experiences. Here's the visitor center, and then here's the little waiting area.
Found it. Found it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. We're making our way down into the black hole. I can see why they said no strollers. You slip a stroller out of your hand, they're gone. Although it could be like a bobsledding run. That might be fun. We come into the darkness. Hopefully this will show up on film. Oop. Tall people duck. You hear the birds. Apparently at 8 o'clock each night, the bats kind of fly out of here, and it's quite the show. I might come back for that. The first glimpse of some stalactites as we continue to descend into the cave. Well, everyone, as luck would have it, my microphone came unplugged and I didn't realize it, so the rest of the tour is complete silence. You didn't hear any of my narration. So the hole you're looking at now is the hole I came down. It is the natural entrance. There are two entrances to this cave. One is an elevator shaft, and then there's the natural one, which I came down. Now, the natural one is rated a moderate to strenuous hike, so if hiking's not your thing or strenuous is a little hard, I'd recommend you take the elevator. The total hike, if you come in through the natural entrance, is 2.5 miles if you do all of it. Now, you're going to descend a total of 860 feet at its lowest point if you use the natural entrance. The elevator will bring you down to about 830 feet, and then you'll have about a 30-foot or so change in elevation. The visitor center is currently sitting at right around, I think it was 4,400 feet above sea level. And again, you're dropping down 860 feet. The cave was really a lot of fun to explore. I'm not going to bore all of you with the hour-and-a-half video that I have of the cave, so there's only 3 minutes of it here. So I hope you enjoy all of that. The 2.5 miles of the hike takes approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how much time you spend at each of the areas to look at each of the cavern rooms. There are multiple rooms in the cave. I think there was 11 different rooms. There's the green room, the king room, queen room, then there's the boneyard, and then a tunnel, which is not really a room. But then the Hall of Giants, that's the big room. That's the one you can see from the elevator. If you just want to see that, you come down and you take a look at that. And I got to say, guys, it's a massive, massive room. I don't know the actual square feet or miles or whatever. I do know that part of the tour is about 1.25 miles to walk the circumference of that room. So it's a massive room. And worth the trip. So if you're a light hiker but still want to see this cave, you can easily do it by taking the elevator down and take the elevator back up. And the last thing I need to point out is there are restrooms down there not far from the elevators, as well as a concession stand that they offer things to drink and stuff to keep yourself hydrated. The temperature in the cave stays in a cool temperature. I want to say it's around 60 degrees, but it's comfortable the whole time.
I'm still here in Carlsbad National Park. Just finished the caves. It was a great trip. Hike. I did think I wore out my tennis shoes going downhill from the natural entrance versus the elevator. I wanted to get the whole experience. I did do the whole trip. I think it's 2.5 miles total, and I recommend doing that if you're going to go down there. Hello everyone. Sorry about the sunglasses, but the sun, as you can see, is quite bright. Hi. Anybody know where I'm at? It's a pretty easy one. Well, no, could be in Michigan. Not. Could be in a couple parts of California. Not. I'm in White Sands National Park in New Mexico. And this is my first time here. This is actually kind of cool. This is gypsum sand, or gypsum that makes all these dunes. And apparently this is the largest gypsum sand dunes in the world. Did not know that either. So, pretty interesting. I'm sorry if this is a little boring for some of you, but I like to explore places like this. And this is kind of neat. So, let's explore more. I'm going to try to find some trails and get into this a little bit. Right now I'm on a boardwalk, which is kind of the first stop. You can see the boardwalk goes basically all the way back to the parking lot. You can see my truck right around there. It's kind of cool. I won't bore you with the details of all these different plants and grasses, part of which hold the dunes here. Although this little guy right here, I've read, it was pretty interesting. The root system goes down about 3-4 feet, and out of the middle of that will come a flower. Actually, there's one right there. And when the winds shift these sands, these will stay here until such time when the root system is exposed and eventually die off and fall over. So you'll see a bunch of those around. But then you have those, a big clump right there. They'll actually take root and hold it, and they're going to build these little mounds, if you will, and you can kind of see them through there, and the sands kind of drift around there, but they'll remain. There's a good one right there. But that'll stay there for forever, I guess. Unless they get a bunch of rain, it washes it away. But so let's go take a look at a few other places and explore. The sun is very bright out here, and it's amazingly cool from this light sand reflecting. It's not hot at all. I don't know what the temperature is, but it feels like it's in the mid 70s here. Where in town where I left this morning, it was already 86. So, hope you're all enjoying this. This is pretty cool, being in the middle of basically a bunch of gypsum sand dunes, and it's kind of cool. I got here early, so I'm almost here by myself. There's only about 8 other cars that are here. Anyway, I'll just keep rambling on. The mountain range, I don't know if it's showing up on camera behind me, all around me. It's like I'm in a valley. It's pretty cool. I don't have a sled, otherwise I'd try to go sledding down one of these dunes. Should have brought a sled. I didn't think about this. So you can only see so many sand dunes, and then they all look the same. So on to the next adventure.